Hey everyone, hey, it's Mike from Destinations to Travel coming to you live today from Disney's Grand Floridian Resort. We are continuing our Walt Disney World Resort Hotel Spotlight series today. Taking a walk around one of Walt Disney World's most beautiful resorts. Unfortunately, however, there is a lot of construction happening at this resort right now, and it's really going to be going on for a while, so there was kind of no good time for me to get out here. We'll come back out to Grand Floridian in the near future once everything is done. I believe the lobby construction, as the monorail passes overhead, let's see if we can see it from up here. There it goes. But I believe the lobby construction is supposed to be done by the end of November. So we should get a chance to come back out and see it sometime fairly soon. But we're starting out here at the bus loop like we always do. And if you're not familiar, our Walt Disney World Resort Hotel Spotlight series is taking us to every Walt Disney World Resort hotel this year. We only have a few left. So if you want to see your favorite hotel, head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/D2Travel. You can check out the replays from all of our live streams. After today, we only have to get to the other Magic Kingdom area resorts, so Wilderness Lodge, Contemporary, and the Polynesian. So everything else we've already been to, and we have those live streams over, again, on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/D2travel.com. And for this Spotlight series, we are also beginning in the beginning of the week with a brief overview video taking a look at the hotel as a whole. And then we take a look at the room types offered at that hotel, the food offerings, whatever makes that resort special. For example, this one is the location and the transportation. So you got the boats, you got the buses, and the monorail that take you right over to the Magic Kingdom. There's the bus stop, take you to the other parks. But we are going to head into the main lobby here. And like I said, there's a lot of construction happening right now, not just in the main lobby, but around the resort as a whole. So I'm sure we'll see some more of it. I know the lobby for the villas is also under construction. So there's a lot. But again, we'll get back out sometime in the near future after everything is done, and we'll see everything finished. Oh, very cool. Patty is at Disney's Hollywood Studios today, heading out to the new Villains show. Very awesome. I love that show. It's a really nice addition. We do have video of that on our YouTube channel as well, if you want to see that. All right, we are right out in front of the main lobby here for the Grand Floridian. And we've got classic car, we've got the carriage, some great photo ops here. And then here is where you would start your experience if you are driving into the Grand Floridian or just getting dropped off at the lobby. And let's head inside. This is probably going to be a bit of a wonky, I guess, path that I'll have to follow today. Just because, again, construction is going to send me all different directions. So we'll see how this goes. Hello. Hello. So here is the current state of the lobby. I'm going to get out of the way here so I'm not blocking people. But again, lots of construction walls. Check-in is kind of spread out throughout the middle. But this will all change. Again, this is supposed to be done by the end of November. We're going to have the new birdcage bar. So you can see the birdcage in there. Another new lobby bar. But even with all the construction, this lobby is just absolutely beautiful. Let me get up to the second floor and get a better look. Excuse me. So with the construction, the main staircase is also behind construction walls right now. You know what? We might as well finish what's on the first floor here. So let's pop into Curiouser Clothiers, one of the gift shops here. Do have some Grand Floridian merch. Thank you. So we got a robe. Got some Enchanted Rose merch. Oh, I really like this Grand Floridian Rocks glass here. And then a Corksicle water bottle. Also a really nice bag here. That's actually not even the real, like, the main gift shop of the resort, which we will check out in just a second here as we get around the corner. There's a staircase in the back corner here, and then we saw the guests waiting for the elevator up there. So there's a few ways to still get up to the second floor. But we're gonna pop over here real quick to Sandy Cove Gifts and Sundries. So you got your gift shop here. And then this would also serve as like your convenience store, snacks and things. And your Walt Disney World merch, they have the Halloween merch out. And some DVC. Thank you. So all the Grand Floridian merch is actually over in the first store, Curious or Clothier's. And as we head all the way to the back here, we've got the Grand Floridian Cafe. So there are 10 different dining options at this resort. There's plenty of places to eat. And also right next door you have 1900 Park Fair. So that is your character dining experience there. And then the Grand Floridian Cafe, a table service, another table service option, which there's quite a few of here. Sharon says flagship resort, love it. Yeah, this is a beautiful resort. A little bit more beautiful when it's not under construction. But like I said, we'll come back after everything is done. Let's head up to the second floor here. By the way, we did get a chance to stay here. Oh yeah, you're gonna hear some of that construction noise here in the lobby. We did get a chance to stay here a few years back, and we do have a video on our YouTube channel of a one-bedroom villa. So there are DVC villas here in Grand Floridian as well. So you got your standard rooms that can sleep up to 5, and then the one-bedroom villa sleeps up to 5. And then everything all the way up to a 3-bedroom grand villa that sleeps up to 12. So here is a nice look at this incredible lobby. But again, construction going on right now as they are building the birdcage bar and just sort of revamping the lobby. Still beautiful though. But yeah, just to backtrack a second, we do have, again, we have a video touring a 1-bedroom villa on our YouTube channel that we shared on our Facebook earlier this week as well in the post about all of the room types. And of course, if you ever have any questions about what room type would be best for you, you can ask your Destinations a Travel advisor. Might as well point this out right behind me. We got Citricos, 2 more restaurants right here. Citricos Dining and Victoria and Albert's restaurant, which is sort of the grand option here, and really the grand option in all of Walt Disney World, because that is the only, and unfortunately you can't see the restaurants right now, but it is the only Michelin star restaurant, not only on Walt Disney World property, but the only one owned by an American theme park. So it's rare that you'll get that kind of dining experience. It is, of course, a little bit pricier, but I mean, I haven't tried it myself, but I've heard nothing but great things. So it's definitely high on my list. Oh, Randy says, did an overnight in a studio villa before going on our Disney cruise a few years ago. Very nice. And what did you think of it? Because I've only stayed in the 1-bedroom. There's a lot of different room types available here. But, I mean, everybody who stays here always says they love it. We also have a Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique here. Yes, Randy says Victoria and Albert's bucket list. That is like, I think that and Club 33 are probably like 2 of the biggest Disney bucket list items. But yeah, another big perk of staying here at the Grand Floridian, you got the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. So not just over in Magic Kingdom, you have one right here in your hotel. And then you've got a basin. So there's one of these stores over in, it's like a bath shop. I don't know how else to describe it. There's one of these stores over in Disney Springs, but again, have one right in your hotel. It smells really good coming out of there. Now we can't head outside because there is a security checkpoint out there, but the monorail picks up right over here to take you over to Magic Kingdom or to the other monorail loop resort hotels. So the Contemporary and the Polynesian. Here's another good look. These chandeliers are just incredible. And then the stained glass ceiling there. Really, really cool. Can't wait to see what this lobby looks like when they are all done. And again, you can get a good look at the birdcage bar, which I'm excited for. I'm always excited for a new Disney bar. In fact, you will be seeing one of those on our YouTube channel very soon. Spoiler alert. Great photo op right here too, by the way. With the Grand Floridian logo on the floor. There's another one like this down on the first floor as well. And then I actually totally forgot there is another gift shop up here. Mickey Mouse Mercantile. I believe, let's pop in. I believe there's more Grand Floridian merch in here. They do have all the Happy Halloween stuff right now. Randy with DVC speak. We had just enough points to pull it off. Very nice. So we got some Walt Disney World merch here. Very nice. You have a lot of shopping options. Shoptions here in Grand Floridian. I don't think, actually, I guess they don't have any Grand Floridian merch, so it is really all just in Curious or Clothiers down on the first floor. We do have Roosevelt shirts here. Park exclusives. But yeah, no Grand Floridian merch in here. So it is just in that first shop we went into. Thank you, you too. Say all of the cast members here are very friendly right now. We got a photo studio over here. And then this is where the main staircase would bring you up to the second floor, but again, behind construction, well, not walls right now, but construction curtains. And then right up here, back to almost where we started on the second floor here, you've got the Enchanted Rose, which is a really beautiful bar themed to Beauty and the Beast. But like very subtle touches of Beauty and the Beast. Not like, you know, it's not like walking into the the Beast's castle over at Be Our Guest. Very subtle, very like elegant, fits in perfectly with the theme of the Grand Floridian. Let's see if you can peek in a little bit here. It's just a really beautiful bar. They do have some creative cocktails here too, which is nice. Oh, Randy says, like that Haunted Mansion Roosevelt's. Here's another look at the seating area here. Yeah, I really like the park exclusives, but I have too many Roosevelt's shirts. I mean, I'm wearing one right now, so I don't need to pick those up anytime soon, although I would never rule it out. All right, let's head back downstairs. We're going to head outside and sort of walk the grounds of the Grand Floridian a little bit here. Also, still multiple dining locations to talk about. I will say it is also very hot out today, so we might not be outside for too long, but we got to go take a look at the pool area, check out the other restaurants, and just some of the beautiful views of this resort. So again, we're just off the main lobby right now, and this is over here where 1900 Park Fair is and the Grand Floridian Cafe. Oof, and the temperature just went up about 30 degrees. But beautiful views at this resort. This is one of those resorts that if I'm staying here, and I mean this was the case when I stayed here, I don't want to leave. Like, I want to just spend my time here, just enjoy walking around the resort, enjoy the pool area, the restaurants. So yes, you are very conveniently located right next to the Magic Kingdom, but I kind of just want to stay here. Of course, that's coming from somebody who's at Magic Kingdom all the time, so different from me. Here is a map of the resort, by the way. So we are here right now. We just came out of the main lobby. I know there's like a film over it that kind of makes it kind of blurry, but so we got the courtyard pool that is right over here. There's a pool bar right there as well. Only 89 degrees there, but feels like 100. Yeah, the humidity, I believe, was like 85% today. So it's just, yeah, it's pretty crazy out here right now. It's not the worst. It's been worse. It's actually been cooling off a little bit lately, but today is just a little bit hotter. So there's a few different buildings here with the rooms. As you can see, there's more of them here. This is a very big resort, by the way. It's very spread out. There's also a convention center, which is back over where we started. There's the bus loop. So we've kind of done a little walk in here, circled around the main building. But let's see here. Where do we want to go? There's a few different ways I can go. I guess we'll head up this way first, and then we'll come back and end over by Narcoossee's, which is another restaurant, and that kind of gives us a look over towards the Magic Kingdom area. So let's go this way first. Don't be surprised if I get lost walking around here too. It's a resort that I don't typically visit very often. But it is, you know, it's huge and sprawling and beautiful. So it's a nice walk even when you're lost. 63% humidity currently. That's dropped quite a bit actually. Which probably means it's gonna rain pretty soon. So we'll have to avoid that. There's a splash pad out here, just dumping water. And then you got the main pool area just beyond that. You can see there is the monorail. Monorail Gold out there right now. Here's a really nice big pool area. We're actually just gonna keep following this path around the pool area. One, because it'll give us a good look at the pool, but also because this will take us over to the villas. We can get a peek at that building as well, which has its own separate lobby. Thunderstorms arriving at about 3 p.m. Yep, that sounds about right. That's Florida in the summer. I know it's September now, but it's, you know, it's still summer. Florida summer goes until about the middle of November. So. Oh, here comes the monorail. I guess I was wrong. You don't really get too much more of a look at the pool area from out here because of the hedges they have going on, but you can see the rock work with the waterfall. It's a really beautiful pool that unfortunately was not open when I stayed here, so. It was also November anyway, so it wouldn't have been ideal. Yeah, Randy says the fountain in the Villas lobby is so fun. That's part of the reason I'm walking over there. By the way, after we finished up today's live stream, I do have a reservation for Beak and Barrel today, and we will be vlogging that, and you'll see that on our YouTube channel in the near future, so keep an eye out for that. Another just beautiful photo op here. It's really just a really beautiful resort, and like I said, easy to get lost. Like, there's so much of it that I feel like I haven't even seen yet. So we walked from, well, the map is like turned over now. So we were over here, and now we've made our way over to the villas. And like I said, we will check out the villa lobby real quick. We're not going to go over to the wedding pavilion, but the wedding pavilion is beautiful and gives you a really nice view of Magic Kingdom, but it's under construction right now, so there's really not anything we can see over there. And I will point out too that Senses, because this is Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, there is a spa on property. There's a sport court over there as well, so you can enjoy a massage over at Senses while you're staying at the Grand Floridian. Hey, you actually don't have to be staying at the Grand Floridian. You can just book a service over at Senses anyway. But like I said, we're going to check out villas, and then we're going to, maybe I'll head around this way. We'll stay around the beach area, and then we'll make our way all the way out to Narcoossee's, and we'll wrap things up over there. Not to get ahead of myself, we still have quite a bit to go here. Just giving you guys an idea of what to expect here. Let's head into the villas. Ooh, that AC coming out of there is very nice. Obviously, where I walked in, that is not the main entrance to the lobby here, but you would find that right over there. And then here is that fountain that Randy was excited about. Really fun. The penguins. I really like the carousel horses in here as well. Yeah, a nice checkerboard out here. So if you're waiting in the lobby, you can enjoy it. What is this? Jenga, or wooden block tower for legal purposes. Again, yeah, if you're staying at the villas, this is where you would check in. So they have 1, 2, and 3 bedroom villas, and it is a separate building. Hi. And again, you can check out a tour of a 1-bedroom villa on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/D2Travel. D, the number 2, travel. We're going to walk along the beach here, like I said, as we make our way over towards Narcoossee's. We do actually make one more stop, as I'm just realizing we didn't talk about the quick service dining option just yet, which, let me peek at the map again here, because again, we are coming out of the villas, and then as we make our way, let's see, is it even on here? Yeah, Gasparilla Island Grill is the quick service dining option here at the Grand Floridian. Like I said, there are a ton of dining options here. There's 10 of them, which is almost too many choices for me. Especially with being so close to Magic Kingdom, like you have all of those dining options at your fingertips as well. But now that we have a bit of a walk ahead of us, is a good time to point out that if you want to start planning your next Walt Disney World Resort vacation, let a Destinations to Travel advisor help you to do that at no additional cost. They'll take all of the stress off of your shoulders, handle all of the heavy lifting for booking your trip, and you don't pay them a penny. So if you are not yet working, as we get a better look at the pool area here, if you are not yet working with a Destinations to Travel advisor, head over to d2travel.com, or you send us an email at info@d2travel.com to get in touch with one today. Beautiful view, and like I said earlier, there are multiple buildings. So there is the main building, there are rooms in there, that is the main lobby, and then there are multiple buildings with rooms. So you could have a variety of different views. So like, for example, if you have one of these balconies over here, you're looking out at the Polynesian, which is really nice. Or if you're on the other side of that, you're looking out at Magic Kingdom. Of course, you could also have a view of the parking lot. It just depends on what type of room you choose. Hi, Jack. And of course, if you want a specific view or a specific room type, be sure to let your Destinations to Travel advisor know, and they will get you set up with exactly what you're looking for, whether it's at this resort or any of the other ones. And again, this is continuing our Walt Disney World Resort Hotel Spotlight series, where we are getting out to every single hotel this year. And if you want to check out any of our previous live streams or any of the previous sort of brief overview videos, if you want to something just like a quick view of the hotel, we have all of those as well over on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/D2Travel. Now we're back over at the other pool here. So yes, there are 2 pools here at the Grand Floridian. Now we're going to circle around this way actually and kind of hug the main building because I want to get over to Gasparilla Island Grill, the quick service dining option here. And again, we already took a look at Grand Floridian Cafe, 1900 Park Fair, Citricos, Victoria and Albert's, Enchanted Rose. What am I missing? What am I forgetting that we already saw? There's so many dining options here. Oh, the 2 pool bars. I feel like I'm still missing one because we've got Gasparilla Island Grill and Narcoossee's up ahead. Oh, Randy says our 5th floor studio had a lagoon view. That's nice. 7 days to go for Jack. That's exciting. Always fun counting down to a Disney vacation. Yeah, actually, we also have a video from our 1-bedroom villa here at Grand Floridian, just looking out at Seven Seas Lagoon. And I believe it was sunrise. We had sunrise view. So we've got just like a half-hour video just watching the sunrise over Seven Seas Lagoon, which is really cool. So if you want to throw on some background ambiance, it's a fun video. We also have a marina here, so there are boat excursions to take you out on Seven Seas Lagoon, whether you want to do the fireworks cruise. I don't think the fishing excursions leave from here at all, but you can get over to Fort Wilderness to do that. I believe they might also leave from Poly. I know we docked at Poly for one of those once. So, but yeah, this is another option here. And then right behind me is Gasparilla. Didn't I say Citricos? I don't know, it's fine. So again, Gasparilla Island Grill here is your quick service dining option. So your typical order at the windows. You got your quick service grab and go type of stuff. Got coffee here, desserts, burgers, bowls, nice. Cold deli sandwiches. And then of course you have your refrigerated grab and go items. Look at these cakes. Look at this. White chocolate Mickey Mouse celebration cake and dark chocolate Mickey Mouse celebration cake. It's impressive. And then you got your seating area back here as well. I believe that is actually the only place I've eaten here at Grand Floridian so far has been Gasparilla. And it was very good. I remember getting a sandwich from that, like the deli sandwich counter. One of each, please, says Randy. I would assume talking about the cakes because I'm on board with that too. But yeah, I haven't tried any of the other restaurants here at Grand Floridian. I've heard good things about just about all of them. And I think the one I want to try the most, ironically, given the fact that I'm not a big seafood person, the one I want to try is Narcoossee's. And you'll see it in just a minute here. We're going to make our way out there. Absolutely beautiful restaurant with incredible views. So it's really the ambiance of the restaurant itself that is selling itself to me more than the food. But that's been on my list for a while. So again, I'm coming by the other pool area. You can tell much more quiet. This is usually the vibe of the Disney Resort hotels. When there's multiple pools, there's one where they have like the entertainment team and there's events happening for kids, and it's much noisier and energetic. So it just depends on what you're looking for. Depends on your point of view, I guess. But then there's also more quiet pools at the resorts where there's multiple pools, at least. Yes, the cakes. All right, and we make our way to the far end of the resort here. And we'll probably wrap things up over at the dock. I gotta start heading over to Magic Kingdom because, again, I have a Beak and Barrel reservation today, and we will be sharing a look at that over on our YouTube channel very soon. So keep an eye out for that if you want to check out Beak and Barrel, the new Pirates themed bar. Nice view of the Contemporary over here. And again, you could have balconies around the corner there overlooking Seven Seas Lagoon. Or even these right here actually probably give you a pretty decent view of Magic Kingdom, with Narcoossee's in the foreground, of course. But here is the restaurant I was talking about. So it doesn't look like much from here, but when we get around to the other side, you'll see just how beautiful the setup is for this restaurant. So let's go around the corner here. Looks like I'm gonna miss my boat. That's okay, I can always walk over to the Magic Kingdom as well. And here you go, boat launch to the Magic Kingdom. So again, more transportation options. You do have the monorail, of course. You can walk. There is a bridge over there connecting Grand Floridian to the Magic Kingdom. And then there are buses over to the other parks. But here's a look at Narcoossee's, with these windows overlooking Seven Seas Lagoon. Here's a look at the menu. You can screenshot that if you want to check it out, or you can head over to the My Disney Experience app. You can scan the QR code here if you want to book a reservation. Of course, your Destinations Travel Advisor can help you out with dining reservations as well. But, I mean, look at this. Magic Kingdom is right over here. So you can see Space Mountain. Kind of hard to see the castle to the left there, but really amazing views of Seven Seas Lagoon all around this restaurant. So I really have just wanted to go here just to enjoy the ambiance of it. It has rainy points out. You might as well take the walking path. I do have to go back out that way for the walking path. So maybe I will hop on this boat. But that is going to do it for us here today. Let you guys enjoy the view over Seven Seas Lagoon here for a second. Yeah, that's going to wrap up our live stream of Disney's Grand Floridian Resort today. Thank you everyone for joining me. And again, this was a continuation of our Spotlight series that takes us out to every Walt Disney World Resort hotel this year. So we only have a few more to go. So we will be... Looks like I lost connection there for a second, but hopefully everything's okay now. But we will be getting out to another one in just a couple of weeks, so keep an eye out for that. We're also going to have some more fun happening right here on our Facebook for you, so stay tuned. And of course, if you want to start planning your next Disney vacation, head over to d2travel.com to get in touch with the Destinations Travel Advisor today. Or you can send us an email at info@d2travel.com. That's d2travel.com. And one more time as well, I will mention youtube.com/d2travel to catch the replays of all these live streams, as well as so much other content, including a look at Beak and Barrel very soon. So keep an eye out for that again. But that'll do it for us here today from the Grand Floridian. So thanks again, everyone, and I will see you all real soon. Bye.